Man. Can't believe this shit. Can't believe this shit. Can't believe this shit. Can't believe this shit. Chase, can you believe this shit?
I can't believe this shit, man.
Buddy, you can believe this shit?
They hate us. And we're going to tell you why they hate us. I don't know why they hate us. They hate us.
My gosh, man. What the hell? Let's start the show. Bullshit. Calling it right now. One time for the fan. One time for the fan.
0 times for them refs. Fuck the refs.
Fuck is going on here?
What?
Shit. I'm just a little lost right now. I'm Jack Spade. Got Bodie 3000 with me. Got Chase with me. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. Falcon fans, I'm lost. I don't know what the fuck just happened a couple hours ago. But I'm still sitting here like, okay. That's how the NFL wants to do it. That's how Bogey wants to do it. What's his name? Jerome Bogey? Jerome Boger?
Jerome irrelevant. Fuck him.
Irrelevant.
Yeah. Chase, Bodie, how are y'all doing? Outside of this loss, how are y'all doing? Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. Shout out to everybody from the Rise Up Tour. Shout out to everybody who's on the Rise Up Tour bus heading back, coming from Tampa right now. You had an extra seat for that y'all. W.
God damn.
So I don't know what's going on now that we got this little L. But Bodie, Chase, what's up, man? Talk to me, man. How y'all doing this weekend?
Go ahead, buddy.
Chase said, go ahead. I got a lot to say. I do too, goddammit. What the fuck, Falcons Nation? Okay? That's why I'm going to start it there. We're going to break it down from there. But right now,
I'm dropping F-bombs crazy tonight. What the fuck just happened?
It's going to be a lot. I can't believe that they robbed us like that.
It hurts, dude. It hurts.
That shit hurts. It hurts. Don't even zoom in on me, man. Zoom back out.
Yeah, we're going. Going over to Chase. Chase, what's up, man? How you doing? How you feeling, brother?
Man, it's been a good weekend, dog. Would have been a lot better with a W. That's for sure. They fucked us on this one. They fucked us this week.
Get that F-bomb counter ready in the corner.
Yeah, please.
Falcons fans.
There's gonna be a lot of them.
There's gonna be a lot of them tonight. We're trying to break that Wolf of Wall Street record tonight. Shout out to everybody. Justin Newman, Philip Crawford, I can't believe this shit, or I fucking can't believe this shit.
We can't either, Philip.
We're gonna break an F-bomb for YouTube
hard, what? Shout out to Anthony White. Kiara's in the chat. Shout out Lyrics Mom. You want heads? I want them. Hey, telling you, man, there's a lot going on right now with these Falcons. I'm just in shock. When I had to start the podcast, now I was like, how the fuck we gonna do this shit?
There's a like price to pay.
Damn. We've dealt with losses in the
NFL.
Off
with the head.
Yeah, we've been through this, Falcons fans. But that shit that we saw down there in Tampa Bay, man,
it's
Roland
crazy,
Martin fucking tweeted about it.
It's crazy.
Roland Martin is a Falcons fan, or he's just not a fan of Tom Brady?
He probably saw the game and was like, yeah, that's a bad call. He probably ain't
even at the house. He would have, yeah, man. We gotta do this Jesse Jackson. Hey, you see this Tom Brady shit? We got a big comment coming up. Anthony White, very bad call, no doubt. But play a complete game, and maybe the rest don't have a chance to screw anyone out the game. A game never comes down to one call. It's a culmination of things. The Falcons have to learn to play 4 quarters. Until they do, goofball stuff like this will continue to happen. Anthony White, we hit that star for you, sir.
Hey,
you have to play 4 quarters. We're going to get to this tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Bodie, go ahead.
I'll just say we shouldn't have been in that position to have to come down to a call like that for it to define our game. So you are definitely correct, sir. It just hurts every week. Every week our game is defined by some crock of bullshit, and it's always close. I wish we just stomped the hell out of one of these MNFers and just call it a day. But I guess we ain't built like that to be stomping out cats yet. So
now, Falcon fans, we are in this together, right? So I'm not going to sit up here and bullshit y'all with what I saw. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to bullshit y'all about Mariota's play, his performance recently. We're going to keep it real tonight on One Time for the Fan. As a Falcon fan, as a diehard Falcon fan, we ain't finna bash the team or nothing. We ain't finna bash no player.
No, that's what we're not going to do.
A lot of players that need to improve. And there's a lot of players right now it's tough.
Yeah.
5 games into the year, and I'm looking like, bruh, you gotta make some decisions, man. And we're a team that's, we're rebuilding, so we're not, all the way there yet. I know that big cap room comes in next year. We're gonna get a lot of good players, free agents to pick up, make some more draft picks, make some more transactions. But you're fighting once again. Yeah. Once again, you find yourself, Falcon fans in the chat, agree or disagree, you find yourself in a situation where you are fighting to win the game. And it comes down to you lost by 6 points. You didn't get blown out. You had an opportunity to win the game. Situation happened. But Anthony White, like you said, one call doesn't make the whole game. You had more opportunities in the first 2-3 quarters, but you just couldn't get the job done. And a lot of what I seen today came from the quarterback play.
Yeah, that too. I mean, like you said, it don't make, if we was up by freaking 20 or we was up by damn 7-10, that, we would have been like, man, what the fuck with that call? But, we would still won the game maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a difference. So we got to play a full game. We got to play a full 4 quarters. And it's just, that one hurts. So it still hurts.
Yeah, that definitely hurts.
Dion Jones in the chat, Lisa Shepard in the chat. A lot of people's here. One Time for the Fan. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. We're talking about the Atlanta Falcons. A lot of people are upset about not only the call, but just the performance of the Falcons today. You've been playing some pretty decent ball the past 2 weeks. Good enough to where I thought, even looking at the Bucs team, looking at what they had, Julio Jones being ruled out. I thought he was going to be like a big performer today anyway, but Russell Gage being ruled out. A lot of the injuries that they had to the offensive line. None of that shit mattered for the Bucs. They came out there and played football. Came out there from the first play of the game to play some football. Defense for the Bucs. 5 sacks. 5 sacks today for the Bucs.
Crazy.
Falcons defense, no sacks on Tom Brady. Just don't understand. Just don't get it. Been holding up, man. I'm about to fucking A. Look, right? I'm gonna get to the chat. We're gonna get to a lot of things, but we've been talking about this ever since the game ended in the chat. The One Time for the Fan chat. Like, we're just confused of what the hell just happened with the call, but just the performance of the Falcons today. Bodie, Chase, give us your thoughts. We got a lot of people in the chat. We'll get to that. Thomas Scott from the Rise Up Tour, they're on the bus coming back. He would like to be added in. Even Eric Parker is right here in the chat. So he would like to be added in. A lot of people now, you see, y'all feel, I'm a Falcon fan too. I feel just like y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep it real tonight. Chase, Bodie, your thoughts on what you guys saw tonight from the Atlanta Falcons versus Tampa Bay Bucks?
You got it, Chase.
I saw a team that came out there in the first half and just looked lost, man. I seen a defense that came out and wanted to play some football. We came out quick with some speed, and was actually in Brady's face a couple of times. I was like, okay, we fixing to get a rhythm starter. We about to do something, and defense did. Hats off to defense up till halftime. We held them to 10 points, and then they got the field goal at the end. But back to what you're saying about QB play, man. I saw a QB that is just kind of lost sometimes in the pocket and just gets misplaced of where the play's at. I feel like you got to scan the field a little better at certain situations. I know you're missing Kyle Pitts, you're missing CP, but it's that next man up. You got to go. You got to keep rolling, fighting. The team. Not saying we didn't fight today. We definitely fought today. But like Bodie said, you got to fight all 4 quarters. You can't play half a game and then lay down the other half. Just really frustrated with this performance from this week. Could have been a lot better as a whole team.
Bodie?
Call or no call? There's no way we win the game with that play. It was terrible most of the game. We was down 21-0 late in the game.
Yeah.
Like, that was bad. It was a bad game. We fought back. We fight every week. But damn it, I'm tired of fight. I know that's your word, Jack.
That's the word for the season.
But damn it, that's the fight. Yeah, I want to fight. I want to fight back every game.
I'm in week fucking 5 right now, and the word fight is being
about,
used every single fucking Sunday. Just want a dominating win.
Fight is cool. Fight in the beginning. Get up 21. We up 21-0. And then we not coasting, but we still putting a foot on the neck, but we fight early. We need to fight earlier in the game. We can't it's still about not playing for full quarters.
You started out flat.
We started flat. We picked it up late. That's what blows my mind. We cannot be consistent on what we do. I don't know if it's coaching, it's whatever. And you mentioned quarterback play, Jack. You said that too, Chase. We sitting here talking about quarterback play. We just got to do better for our quarterback. We can say the quarterback, but we got to put him in positions to do better because we know who he is. He is not Tom Brady. He ain't even goddamn Ryan Tannehill. He is Mariota. And he wasn't meant to be. He wasn't meant to be what we probably was hoping or thinking he could be.
Right.
He is who he is. He'll scramble. His first read ain't open. He's taking the fuck off. Like, it's terrible. I don't like it. It sounded cool in the beginning, but it sounds like more success because if Matt Ryan was sitting there taking 50 sacks last year. Oh, we got somebody who can move. Yeah, he moving, but we still getting sacked. Or he's still throwing it over folks' heads. Or he's still doing this and that. It's a combination of coaching and quarterback play. Because coaching can put that man in positions to dunk it down. You see what Tom Brady did? That is the dunk down king. He is the damn throw it to the running back king. He is the check down master. He is the check down guru. You need to. It's 20 years of this shit, and people still can't stop Tom Brady.
His way for 351 yards, 35 of 52.
It's killing me, bro. It's insane how much. I wish more people would adopt that, especially if they got a quarterback who isn't going to be slanging it all over the place. So not as talented. Excuse me, not as talented as the dude in KC or. The top tier quarterbacks. You gotta have a system. They say you have a system. You need to have a system, and I think Arthur's still trying to find his system, and it's not looking pretty right now.
So even with the loss today, right? With Mariota, went 14 of 25, 147 yards, right? With a TD, sack 5 times, QBR 59.2, rating of 86.6. So. Go to the rushing for the Falcons today. Guess who led the team in rushing today for the Falcons?
Who? I ain't even look. Who?
Mariota.
Yeah.
He took off enough.
7 attempts for 61 yards. Tyler Algier right behind him, 13 for 45. But here's the thing, right? Falcon fans, you can't complain this year with your offensive line going through the first 5 weeks of the season, top 10, top 15 offensive line. So your offensive line is doing what they need to do. Today, giving up 5 sacks. Mariota, I don't know. He was doing his best in the pocket, but Jesus Christ, Mariota. Some of those passes that I seen was just like, what the fuck is that? And I'm gonna keep it real because I just went through 14 years with Matt Ryan. So as of doing this podcast now, I'm gonna keep it real. I've seen a lot of NFL in my years. Mm-hmm. Today's performance to Mariota can't have that off season, man.
Piss poor. Let's just call it what it is. I'm a Falcon. I want him to succeed, but he was piss poor, just like last week. Piss poor. It was terrible.
Even with the win last week. Looking at Mariota's stats, Mariota went 7 for 19 last week, 139 yards. This week, 14 for 25, 147 yards. The week against the Rams, 17 for 26, 196 yards. Is this kid ever going to break a 250-yard game at least? Can we get a 3-touchdown game coming from Mariota this season? Now, Falcon fans, you're really in a position to really start using social media to say, where's Desmond Ridder? Now I see the argument. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I gave Mariota the first 4 weeks, and I'm still ride with the team. Not saying bench him, but, maybe we do see Ridder this season, Falcon fans. Maybe he's not because of injury. Maybe it's because of performance play on the field for Mariota. I mean, if teams start to buckle down on your run game, you got Mariota out here who can't even get over 250 yards, and most teams look at it. They're going to say, oh, shit. Stop the run.
Let me interject.
Let's force them to pass.
Mm-hmm. Let me interject.
You feel what I'm saying? With Matt Ryan, that shit was trouble when you talk about forcing them to pass. But Mariota, you're like, let's force them to pass. Teams are like, oh, no, we just play. Watch this shit. Stop the run. I can't have that. I can't have that going forward. Because you got some games going forward you can win, buddy.
Do people think that Ridder's just gonna come in and start throwing the ball all over the place? He's the best. He's just gonna come out and he's gonna be the savior of the season. Do people really think that right now?
No, but I think
I don't see that. Draft pick. My whole issue, and it's not even an issue, it's whatever coach wants. Really, what we think don't matter, But my whole thing with the Ridder situation is, okay, you are coming off of a season, right? That where it's like, okay, we got these pieces, we got this run game. We got a top O-line now. We got a fucking beast in Drake London. Kyle Pitts is healthy. We got CP. So, I mean, you're really that one spot, man. Your QB spot, that's your weak link. And, that's just supposed to be your strongest link. Yeah. But I'm not saying Ridder comes out and fucking kills it. He's a rookie. I expect disappointment at some point. But you may have a gym, just chilling right there on the bench. And then you may not. You may have somebody that comes in and fucking ruins it. But that lets you know in your future, okay, if we are a low team in this draft, okay, you got at least four top quarterbacks coming out next year. That's more of a quarterback draft than what last year's was. And I want Ridder to succeed in this league. I really do. I want Mariota to succeed, but I'm with Jack, man. You got to have a quarterback that can throw for 200 yards in the NFL. If not, you just ain't cut for this league. Not as a starter.
For me, right? So I just see the argument of what Falcon fans are saying with why Desmond Ridder needs to be playing. So I see it more now with performances like what Mariota's been putting up. And I vouch for Mariota, just like I used to vouch for Matt Ryan. I'm a Falcon fan. Who's ever out there leading that team to bring that offense down the field, which once again, I will have another argument for Mariota that he puts you in a position still down 21 to win the fucking game.
He very much did.
And that's why he's still your starting quarterback going forward. So I see the argument with the Ridder fans, and I see the argument with the people that's, going against Mariota. But Falcon fans are coming from 14 years of Matt Ryan. They're like, fuck this shit with the quarterback. The team is rebuilding around, and the quarterback can't even get 250-yard games. He just came from a quarterback who couldn't scramble, but he can throw the ball for 350, 40 yards. So, what the fuck? But today's performance, what I seen from the Falcons in the first half, sloppy performance.
Yeah, as a whole.
I talked to Falcon fans at the game. down there in Tampa. And they were telling me during the game how Bucs fans were reacting to some of the plays down there. And even in the fourth quarter, when the Falcons came back, when the fight started to happen with the Falcons, Bucs fans started to shut the fuck up because they realized that these Falcons could possibly do this. Like how I was in LA when I told y'all, they sat down and they realized, damn, the Falcons could win this game. They make this stop. We're going to get to this stop. That's what we're going to call it tonight. The stop. The stop and the ref. Chapter 1, the stop. Chapter 2, the ref. Chapter 3, the fraud.
You heard a murder mystery on this shit tonight.
You know, we love talking Falcons football with y'all, so we're glad that y'all tuning in. Everybody who's in the chat, we really appreciate y'all. Bring y'all comments. Bring y'all emotions to the chat. Let us know how y'all feeling about this loss tonight, because you're not 0-4. All right. I mean, you're not 0-5. Right? You're not 1-4. You're 2-3 with an opportunity still to go win next week at home. You had a big win at home against Cleveland. Come back and bring that same energy, Falcon fans. And let's go beat San Fran on Sunday. San Fran is 3-2. You're 2-3. You can get the win.
Let's get
They're not 5-0. Sure. They're not 4-1. They have their flaws too. Falcon fans, we can come out there and get a win on Sunday and go right back to 3-3 before we head to Cincinnati, which I'm over here scouting Cincinnati right the fuck now as they're playing Baltimore. So Falcon fans, there's an opportunity on the table. You're still in good position to either win the division or go wild card. You're not at the bottom of the pack. Carolina, they fucking suck. Do you want to be Carolina right now, Falcon fans? Tell me right now in the chat.
Garbage.
Do you want to be Carolina right now? We had a disappointing loss today, but we're not the Panthers. Let's be real. Right?
That's the one. You can hang it. Write that shit on that board behind you, Jack. We are not the fucking Panthers.
I want to go to the chat before we get to some more thoughts about the game, because today's show is all about the game. You know, I know we started a little bit late, but one time for the fan is here every Sunday, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. And I might even get Thomas Scott in here because he's with a bus full of Falcon fans driving back from Tampa Bay right now. And I think they deserve to be heard. They deserve to be heard. And this is wild because we don't necessarily do this on One Time for the Fan and just throwing somebody in the mix. We usually let them, get an opportunity to get a couple days or, a couple hours to even think about it. But Thomas hit me up like, nope, add me. I'm on the way. We're there on 75. I said, okay, I'll get you in here. But Wednesday, guess what? We got Carlo Jimenez back on the show. Carlo Jimenez, who did our Drake London rookie report. He's the KXSC student director of the USC radio out there on campus. And he works for the Pac-12 network. And he's going to be on the show Wednesday with us talking Falcons 49ers. He's a 49ers fan, but he also spent 3 years covering Drake London at USC because he goes to USC. So we're going to actually get Carlo back. He's going to tell us about Drake London's performance, what he thinks. So that's going to be pretty cool to have Carlo back on the show. And then next week, I believe we're going to have Ryan Foley, who was with us with the R&R Catcast for the Troy Anderson Rookie Report. They're big Bengals fans over there in that area. So he's going to be back for that report. So we got some special guests coming up too as well. Miles Garrett, he's going to be back on the show too as well. And we got another special guest coming up before the year is over. I'm always working on something special for the Falcon fans in the chat. But I want y'all.
That damn ref on the show and ask his ass.
Hey Siri.
He was.
I seen a post.
Call Jerome Bogey.
I seen a post. He's actually from Atlanta.
He's from Conyers.
Hell. Ugh.
Okay.
No, he lived down the street from me.
Shit.
Where he stay?
Go find him, buddy.
I'm sure he in the white pages.
He's gonna be outside tomorrow rolling that ball. The ball gonna go into the yard across the street. Like, who the new neighbors over there? It's your ball, son? Jerome. One time for the fan. I hate it because we could have been the top the NFC South, but instead we're in third place. We haven't been in the league
in the
NFC South in so long. You are totally right, Lisa. But guess what? Help is on the way. Dion Jones. God damn it. No, I'm just playing.
Jeff Wolf.
Dang it.
Hey, Jeff Wolf. Dion Jones jersey out. Tough injury for Michael Walker. We hope he's going to be okay. But if you're looking at the middle linebacker position, if Walker is out for a couple weeks and you have a linebacker still on your roster that you can activate in the next couple days,
got to use him. Got to use him.
Got to.
I'm just saying. Matthew Bass is in the chat. Hey, fellas. Wow.
So,
I know, Matthew. I know.
It was bad.
That's that hurt. It's that pressure.
No shit.
It's that pressure. Here go the emojis.
Yeah, man.
I count those as 5 F-bombs.
Yeah.
I'm overly 38 hot. Well, yeah, I count that
38.
as 5 F-bombs.
I feel you, bro.
Some BS.
It's so bad.
I tell you what's going on. Brady Fox was in. Shout out to Trey Gore in the chat. What's up, Trey? What's good? Let's go back to the stop. Right? Grady Jarrett.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck was that? This is where Jerome Bogey stepped in, right? So let's go to that call. Bodie, Chase, what is going through your mind when the Falcons score, they get the 2-point conversion, you see the time left on the clock, you know we're in that position where Jack is texting the group, oh, here comes the fight. If we make the stop, let's just say there was no call, we get the ball back, right? Chances are we're going to score and win the game. The momentum has shifted in the second
We was going
half
to score
to the Falcons.
We was.
Regardless of how Mariota was playing, he was going to find a way, Coach Smith, draw these plays up to get down the field, score another touchdown, win this game. I like the fight. Keep saying this shit. But
it's true, though, man.
You want the dominating win quickly. You want to be up 21-0.
Yeah, fight from
going
there.
into the fourth quarter.
Can we fight from ahead? Let's head start fight. Let's do that.
You had the Rams game where you were down 28-3 and came back and put the Rams fans on their ass in the last play. Then you have this situation right here where you're down 21-0. And you come back and you have the Bucs fans sitting on their ass coming down to the last couple plays.
Yeah, when Coach went for 2 points, he's like, we're going to fucking win this game.
I saw that when I saw Hodge catch it, I said, that's a catch to go and boost your team to go win this fucking game.
Yeah. I said, we're going to – that's a shot in the ass. Go ahead.
It did hype us up, man. We made that stop, dude. I mean, they stole it from us. That's all you can say about that. Fuck, they hit Mariota so high so many times, we didn't ever get a flag. I mean, it's football, dude. I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. I mean, it's disappointment for sure, man. That's sad loss.
Yeah, Brady and that damn ref is out right now toasting.
Yeah, fucking lighting it up.
That fucking B-dubs. Yeah. Like, they are out celebrating right now. That's egregious.
What are y'all thoughts on what the ref is thinking though when he makes the call?
Dude, this is 2 weeks in a row for that ref. There's no. I mean, there wasn't even. Was the flag thrown before before the whistle was blown, or was it like a flag they just threw after?
I think it was a flag after, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't really visually think there was anything to actually for him to even see or think about. I think Brady came up bitching, as always, after trying to kick Grady for the second time.
Doing the shit with his hand. I don't know what that money
gesture did.
And
that means like I paid you, didn't I?
Deposit? Does this mean deposit?
As soon as Brady runs up and gets in his face, you can actually see the ref mouth. It's roughing the passer. I'm just like, as soon as I seen that, I'm just like, man, they stole it. They stole it.
Falcon fans, even with the loss today, how are you feeling about the team going forward through the first 5 weeks? How are you guys feeling about Mariota? How are you guys feeling about the running back group? I will say, with the fight and the heart showed from the Falcons today, if you would have had Pitts and Cordell Patterson, you probably would have won that game.
Yeah, you win this game.
You would have won that game. That shows that even without two of your star players,
you fighting.
Still fucking fighting to win the damn game. And that's, to me, feels good as a Falcon fan, because once some of those fan favorite players left the Falcons team and you saw the rebuild, the new GM, the new coach, as a Falcon fan, you got to sit through this. You're not in the boardroom with the coach. Right. You're not over there on the sidelines calling the plays. As a fan, you got to sit through every week of news and updates, podcasts and events to get ready for these type of games. And you just got to go with the flow, Falcon fans. But if you look at how I look at the team, they're rebuilding.
Yeah.
Terry, it's a rebuild, and we're 2-3.
Yeah, that's what's so crazy. I mean, it is a rebuild year, and we're still fucking competitors, man. I mean, we were a game away. We were a game away from owning the NFC South. I mean, you're still a game or two away from taking the NFC South. I mean, you just got to fight. You got to come out, man, and pray that we can just keep fighting until CP and Kyle Pitts is back, man. CP carries such a big load of this offense on his back. Shout out to CP, man. Shout out to CP.
It showed today how much of a load he carries. And yeah, Jabri, you're right. I saw Jabri's comment. He's right. I mean, we don't lay down like we did. Like we used to lay down and we get our teeth kicked in, and then they'll kick the rest of the teeth out. Like we used to lay the fuck down. We fight. I do love that. That's coaching. That's willpower. That's really #fight. Like they really do fight. I like that shit. I do. I don't expect us to be just. I know we ain't gonna come out and kick everybody's ass. We're a young team. We got a lot to learn. But when a veteran like Mariota, I mean, you should know what to do in certain situations. It's just tough to see him overthrow folks, do this, do that, fumble. It's just hard. But yeah, I mean, you was on to something, Jack. I mean, #fight is this team's mantra. Like that's what we are about.
Right. First,
we can't fight the refs and the other team too, though.
Big facts.
Week 1, 27-26 lost to the Saints. Week 2, 31-27 lost to the Rams. Week 3 win 27-23. Week 4 win 23-20. Week 5 loss 21-15. Falcon fans, if that doesn't show you a team that's competing to go out there and try to do the best to win the game, I don't know what else you guys trying to see. There's even with the 21-0 today with the Bucs, to see the team come back in the second half, it just shows. And I turned to people and I said, it's a second half team. Wait to see what we're going to do in the second half.
Yeah, we are. I mean,
and sure enough, when we came back and we got the 2-point conversion, turned to my friend, I said, man, I told you.
Outside of that outlier first game, yeah, we're a second half team.
Here's the deal, though. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. Take the division. And because of that, around the NFL, other things have happened, which now has put you from where you were here to now you're back here now. Going through not even just with the division, the rankings for the wild card, how it's looking. Or even you still have a chance to get the division, but just looking at the conference of how it is. The Giants won today. They beat the Packers. Fucking Giants.
They on a roll, man.
Beat the Packers.
27-22. The Bills.
Shout out their coach.
The Bills. And this is where, I look at these games and I say Falcons have a big opportunity to win some of these games because the Bills beat the shit out of the Steelers today, 38-3.
Yeah.
We play the Steelers in a few weeks. They're going through quarterback changes. They're going through a lot of situations on their O-line. I'm still going to count that as a damn win for the Falcons going forward for that game. The Chargers beat the Browns 30-28 today. We just beat the Browns last week. We played the Chargers in a couple of weeks. The Chargers look good. We play the Chargers in a few weeks. That's going to be a good game. At home, at the Benz. The Vikings beat the Bears. That's a win for the Falcons over the Bears because the Bears are not looking good right now. As tough as people thought the Bears were going to be with this money they spent in the offseason and so forth, and Justin Fields, he controls the offense. They're not looking good right now. That's probably a win for your Falcons at home. Patriots beat the Lions 29-0. The Aints, Jesus Christ. Seattle had it. And blew it. The Aints won 39-32. So now the Aints move up. Take second place. We move back to third place. That hurts. It really does. The Dolphins. Remember the Dolphins won a roll? They've lost 2 straight now. They lost to the Jets 40-17. So look at Dolphins fans, Falcon fans. How you think they're looking at it for this season? 2 was down. Bridgewater got hurt today. They're back up. We still have a team that has most of our players right now at full strength. Falcon fans, you should feel good about going into Sunday that Your team tried to come back to win today. The only problem is going up against the 49ers, and we'll talk about this on Wednesday. The 49ers don't give up too many points from looking at their defense, from what they spoke about. They haven't gave up a team over 20 points yet this season, and they beat the Panthers 37-15 today. So that's 5 straight weeks the 49ers have held a team to under 20 points. We're a team that in the first 4 weeks, we scored over 20 points. Today was the first time we haven't scored 20 points over in the season, which we was getting ready to score again and win the game, but that was going to be it.
Yeah.
It's going to be it. Titans beat the Commanders. We play the Commanders later on this season. That's a win for the Falcons. The Commanders are trash. They are trash. So if you're doing your power rankings, the Bears are trash. We play them later this year. The Steelers are really trash. We play them later this year. The Commanders are trash. We play them later this year. Falcons are way better than all 3 of these teams right now. Those have to be wins. Texans beat the Jaguars. The Jaguars were rolling. Texans going to Jacksonville and beat them. 49ers beat the Panthers. They help us, but shit, it could have ended in a tie. We have to play the 49ers on Sunday. They're 3-2. We're 2-3. We can go beat the 49ers. Not worried about anything over there. I think Nick Bosa could be coming down with an injury. Same way we held out, most of Aaron Donald when we played the Rams, or Cam Jordan when we played the Saints. Falcons just had the game plan to go out there and win the game. Take some of the star players off of San Fran away from that Falcons O-line. The San Fran defense is pretty good. The San Fran defense is pretty good. Cowboys beat the Rams 22-10. Eagles 5-0. They beat the Cardinals 20-17. Raiders and the Chiefs play tomorrow. Bengals, Ravens going on right now. So Falcon fans, where your team is sitting right now looking at some of these scores around the league, don't feel too bad. Don't be that disappointed. You have a lot of room left to really build and be ready to go forward with the next half of the season. It's 5 games in. You got the 49ers coming up. After the 49ers, who you got? You got the Bengals, Panthers, Chargers, then the Panthers, and then you go on that little skit where you should get like a 3 or 4 game win streak out of that. You should. And it could push you up nice in the standings. Boo Man shouted. Jesus Christ. Boo Man shouted. You finished with your last delivery? How's everything?
I was at a birthday party. Young kids, man.
Got a lot going on here. Boo Man shouted Chris, one of our other podcasters here. Whenever he's available. It's like hustle man.
Yeah, not hustle man.
What you got for sale, Boo Man?
I got some silverware, some good steak knives.
Hey man, hit that dance. Pick up the pieces. You gotta pick up the pieces.
Yeah, can you come pick up your ladder?
Shit.
Yo, one time for the Falcon fans. Boo Man, we get in here talking about today's disappointing loss with the Falcons, but there's a bright side to this loss. The Falcons still have a lot of football left to be played this season. They have a big opportunity to win on Sunday against the 49ers, a team that's 3-2. I know they're coming off a win against the Panthers, but the Panthers are trash.
They're hot right now. Who they beat last week?
Who did they beat?
I don't know. They had a primetime game.
Anybody important? They beat the Rams?
Yeah.
Okay. Every Sunday is different.
Every Sunday is different. I mean, it's wide open right now. It's really only one clear-cut team that's actually winning every single game. So the projection going into this year is not the same. So, I think the Falcons have pretty much made some noise around the NFL because it's starting to be recognized.
Falcon fans, this podcast tonight is for y'all. I see y'all in the chat. Y'all bringing y'all comments. We're going to go through it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to agree. We're going to disagree. Do some hot takes. Chase, we were wrong on both of our hot takes.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Who was in the chat? I said Drake London go for 100 yards today. Easy. Didn't happen.
Algier will get a touchdown.
Yep, didn't happen. Mariota's still a half-field read guy. It's terrible. Agree or disagree, Falcon fans? Chase,
man, you know, it's crazy. I know how Chase feels. He was very vocal about it today. I definitely said post game that Mariota still deserves to be the starter of the team. I stand by that though, because he just makes certain plays that I don't think Ridder's gonna have a fastest reaction like Mariota does.
He did put us back in competition in the fourth quarter. He damn sure did. He did do that.
I mean, if you put it like this, you put any quarterback that's a pocket passer, and what the Buccaneers is bringing today, that's a 6-sack game.
Yeah, we're gonna get Thomas Scott if he can get his system and everything set up as he's driving back. Hopefully the connection is good. We'll get Thomas Scott in here for a couple of minutes. He's on the Rise Up tour bus coming back from Tampa. There's a group of Falcon fans. Oh, they tore it up last night at Wing House. So shout out to everybody at Wing House, the manager, the staff, the bartenders, the security, everybody who was down there. Who works for the Wing House. Rise Up tour. They went in there. They had a good time. Falcon fans went in there, had a good time. And they had a great event. The meet and greet was a success. So shout out to everybody over there at the Wing House. But a lot's going on with the Falcons right now this season. 5 games in. We still don't know the identity of Mariota, though we have some really solid wins. The first the 2 wins that we have are pretty solid. The Rams and the Saints loss was once again another fight. Tonight, once again, another fight. You're trying to compete. You have to look at some of the things on the bright side, Falcon fans. Don't just get down on the team because we're 2-3. Because we're coming back to the Bends. The last time we played here, we got to win. So let's go out there Sunday and do it again. The Falcons win Sunday. We 3-3 going into Cincinnati.
Yeah, you looking good.
You're looking good. You're right back on track. You're not, once again, you're not 0-5 or 1-4. You're still in the fight.
I mean, I'm not worried, you know what I'm saying, because like I told both, I said as soon as we win this 3rd game, I want us to find every clip of every analyst that said 2-15.
Facts.
I know a couple of them right now. I have them in my phone.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get them on the show. Baltimore just scored. It is now 10-0 Baltimore over Cincinnati. We play Cincinnati in 2 weeks.
Who scored for them?
I don't know. I don't know these players. Some guy with a 89 jersey.
Oh, I appreciate. I needed that. I'm down 40.
He doesn't play for the Falcons, so I'm gonna call him George.
Mariota. I need at least 40 points from number 89 today.
Shit.
That was him, 89.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Can you I don't know what you do.
AJ Terrell's gonna cover him though. We gotta work with that. Mariota may not be the best, but he gives us the best chance to win at this time. He puts us in a position to win. That is true, and I said that.
You gotta stick to running the ball. That's his strength. I think a lot of those, play. Oh my God, you know what I got a lot to say. I think a lot of those play actions were unnecessary. They were snuffed out. One stat that I heard during the game was Falcons run the ball 70% on first downs. They knew that. And it's like they loaded the box. How we came out stagnant, it was because Buccaneers loaded the box and sent everybody. They pretty much played man all first half, not trusting anything that we were going to do downfield. And then we tried to run some plays that was for Pitts that was just like, come on, man. I mean, I like Felipe Franks, but, that's your third.
Them is Pitts plays.
Yeah, I mean, those are Pitts plays. That's not
them is Pitts grabs, Pitts catches, them is easy catches for Pitts, but Franks.
You're not gonna send, Matt Ryan out there to do Lamar Jackson, things, So it's just like, come on, Pitts is a unicorn. You can't do him. You can't put other people in a position where you'll put Pitts in. Now, I mean, someone had a big drop, when he did get his chance. So my thing was, Mariota. And some of the play calling, I wanted to put it on Mariota this game, but the play calling the first half was like, Georgia, Missouri, So it was bad. Those play actions were snuffed out. And then it's like if you're doing play action when the run game wasn't doing anything. It worked in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the play action on 3rd and 1 was what got me.
Man,
yeah. I was just
we're
4th
in the league and running.
Yeah.
Run that mother, man, run it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, come on, Texas A&M, run it.
Yeah.
So
they could have put me back there. I would have got the first yard.
Like, come on. So it's if it's some things you learn by watching football, everybody watch what, Mr. Let's Ride do the other day. And if it taught you anything, run the ball. We're not gonna name drop, but I got some photos for y'all. But but if it's anything, it tells you to run the ball when you're supposed to run. I always tell people you got to respect football. You got to respect the game. Respect the game, and it rewards you. When the Falcons start respecting the game and doing what they're supposed to do on downs, it rewarded them by getting stops. And the fucking leaking out the backfield running backs. We see that shit. I mean, I've never seen anything like it for them to get the yards. That's what ended the game on us.
Mm-hmm.
They got 22 yards on a 5-yard dump. So it's just like those are plays ran. No, not Matt Ryan. Tom Brady has been making a living off of, hey, go down, turn around 5 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't understand why you don't guard the number one target, which is the running back. I'm pretty sure that if you look at the stats, I don't even know the stats. I'm pretty sure, Fournette had the most catches today.
Yeah.
Well, here's a good thing about doing your own podcast. You pull up the damn stats.
We had like 8, 9 catches.
Leonard Fournette went 14 for 56, 1 TD on the ground. He had 10 receptions for 83 yards.
Okay,
he led the team in receptions. He had 6 more catches than Mike Evans.
I bet the second guy was a tight end.
The second guy was Mike Evans, then Godwin, then Otten, 6 for 43.
Otten, that rookie tight end, yeah.
So it's just ridiculous to see that, and knowing that the guy's running 5 yards turnaround. They didn't run any plays; those are just straight field for the defense plays, and the defense gave them what they wanted by following the tight end the whole time. So it's just about like discipline. I like. My thing was you got quarterbacks to go sit back there and try to throw the ball, blitz until your ears fall off. Because as soon as we start getting pressure on them, you start seeing the real Tom Brady. You start seeing what he was doing last week. Once you get some pressure on him, but we got to get some pressure from 4 guys and stop having to get it from 5 or 6.
I'll add on to that. I mean, when we had the chances to intercept the passes, I mean, I know I could count at least 4 that we dropped today.
I know at least 3, but that was catchable. But definitely 4. Who's our playmaker on defense? And it can't be Grady Jarrett because he's in the trenches. Who's your playmaker? Right. Who's going to get the third down stop? Who's going to get the bat down? Who's going to get the interception?
Well, at one point, it was Dion Jones in the middle of the field. And then, things happen. But no, Eric Parker, this is true. Facts, what about the holding call on Drake that they didn't call?
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Was Jerome on that one, or was he on the other side of the field? I know where he was when the fucking Tom Brady situation happened, but where was he at? We're here.
Well, we're going to talk about that outrageous pass interference before that. Outrageous. Outrageous. And then he was 5 yards. That was a 5 yard. You don't call no holding with Mike Evans on a 6'5" receiver on a 6'1" corner, 5 yards in. Like, man up, grow some, and, you got jammed up, live another play. But we can't keep bailing people out, Game was over.
Got Rise Up Tour coming up on here. Let me see if I can get him.
Oh, yeah, Rise Up. Rise Up Tour, man.
That Thomas Scott. He's driving the bus. Get on the bus. Get on the bus. Gotta get on the bus. Gotta get on the bus. Get on the bus. Gotta get on the bus.
All this fight.
Get on the bus. Gotta get on the bus. There you go.
Yo.
Thomas Scott, Rise Up Tour.
Man, the Rise Up Tour bus. We live and full back on the bus. You don't hear everybody in the background?
I hear y'all. Shout out to everybody to Rise Up Tour. I hear y'all.
Man, we out here, man. We live this thing. I ain't gonna stay long, but we had a good time, even though we didn't get the W. However, that was some BS. I know you guys already talked about it, with the Grady and Tom Brady. The whole stadium was shook, right? The whole stadium did not know what the hell what was going on, right? Everybody, even the Bucks fans next to everybody was saying like, "What is that? What happened?" Everybody knew that it wasn't any type of roughing the passer. If they was gonna call it, they was gonna call it on Tom for what he did, for trying to kick Grady. You know, but early on in the game, if you watched it, Tom had already started complaining about Grady when Grady had already love tapped his ass early in the game.
Yep. Saw him over here talking to Jerome. Did that signal.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's it. My check clear.
When he went low on him, he was trying to say, "Oh, look, how come it wasn't roughing the passer or whatever the case may be." But we all know as Falcons fans, especially on the Rise Up tour and on this bus, we know that the boys started off slow, but they came back at the end, and they had a big old dog fight at the end. The referees caught, and I guess to be fair, all we wanted was a shot. Not saying we was going to win, but put the offense back out there to give us a chance.
Thanks.
And that's all we want. Just a chance. But they had got taken away from us.
You're telling the truth about that. And Falcon fans, you can agree or disagree. The Falcons did put up a dogfight at the end, and it's something you want to see. I know it's them fourth quarter feelings where your blood pressure going up, then your blood pressure going down, your blood pressure going up. But at least with this new team, you're looking at a team that is coming out there to compete to win. And it shows that from the coaching staff, it's showing that to the players. Even with no Patterson or no Pitts today, you lost by 6 points, and you had a shot. You had a shot to go out there and beat the Bucs in Tampa Bay and take first place. I can't remember the last time we even had a shot to go and win first place. And guess what, Falcon fans? We still have an opportunity to go win first place. We're not far behind just because we lost this game. So let's just go out there and beat the Bucs and beat the 49ers on Sunday. Now, Thomas, is it true there is reports coming from Twitter that there was a gator stolen somewhere near Tampa Bay? Do you guys have a gator on the bus right now? Is there a gator? Is there a live gator hissing somewhere on the bus?
No. We got the Rise Up King with us. He ain't catch nothing.
The Rise Up King, Joseph Anthony. So let's go over this, Thomas, quickly before we go ahead and get you out, because we're going to finish this show here shortly. Tell us about the Rise Up Tour event on Saturday night at the Wing House. I heard it was a great event. I saw the pictures. I saw the videos. Falcon fans were texting me, talking about, "Hey, man, where's the party at tonight? Where the meet and greet? Where the meet and greet? What do we do?" Oh, Rise Up King. Rise Up King.
Back.
Joseph Anthony with the special guest appearance. Is this a special guest appearance? You still got your voice? You got your voice?
I lost my voice, my brother. You got my money?
Oh, shit. Here, look, let me get Thomas this question. Joseph, we're going to get you on this season. We got to talk a lot about what you got going on. We're going to get you on the show this season.
Okay.
Thomas, can you give us some information about the Wing House? How was the event? Tell us a little bit about it, and then what is coming up next for all the Falcon fans that's in here in the chat right now.
Right. So the Wings House was bananas. It was crazy. I'm not going too much detail. Make sure you tune in Tuesday night on the Rise Up Tour away game podcast. But just to give you a brief synopsis, it was bananas. It was packed. It was a packed house. We had a good time. We had a lot of new faces, and we got a lot of people joining the group. So if you're not a part of the group, hey, right now is the perfect time to join. Like they say in the Southern churches, the doors of the church is wide open. The Rise Up Tour, we're welcoming all Atlanta Falcons fans. So if you're a first timer, come on out. Hey, this is your second or third time. Welcome back.
Joseph Anthony peeking over your shoulder like a damn criminal. Does he have a knife to your back or something, Thomas? What is going on here? Joseph Anthony was supposed to get appearance. Thomas, real quick before we get you out of here, I know you got the podcast on Tuesday in the Rise Up Tour group. What is the next 2 upcoming events for the Rise Up Tour?
All right, so look, this Saturday, we got some special things going on. We got our bowling event the day before the 49ers game, and we're going to be celebrating 2 special birthdays. So come on out as well. Typically, we don't do stuff like this, but it's a special occasion, and we're going to be doing something. So come on. So it's a $75 fee for you to come on out to hang out with us.
Joseph Anthony said, "Damn, you smoking them? But no smoking on the bus."
Man, we live. That's like, hey, that's like saying Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Said President Bush didn't like black people. Man, you can't do that. All right. So I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Nah, go ahead.
Everybody got a laugh for the night. We needed that.
We'll post the bowling event information after the bowling event. What else is coming up? Uh-oh. I gotta press that button. It's a 5. Go ahead.
Yeah, we go to Cincinnati, and we got a lot of stuff in store for Cincinnati. So we got the bowling event next Saturday. Then we go to Cincinnati the following week. Hey man, the Rise Up tour and all these Falcons fans, we don't waver. Win, lose, or draw. We're gonna be on the road. We're gonna be there to support our squad. So this ain't for the weak. So if you're a soft-skinned person, you don't root for the birds when we're not winning. Hey, you ain't welcome over here, man. This is the real deal. Win, lose, or draw. We dirty birds.
Rise up. Thomas, we'll see you Tuesday night, man. Rise up.
All right, Tuesday night,
Rise
man.
up, Thomas. Appreciate you, dog.
The Rise Up Tour. They're on the Rise Up Tour bus right now, coming back from Tampa. A group of Falcon fans heading down there. They went down there yesterday, came back today. Diehard Falcon fans. When it comes down to, the support and the love for the team, that's what we have here with the organization. This is what you don't see, Falcon fans. A group of fans who come together to travel to these away games because it's not only like a bucket list thing, but it's really out there to go support the team. And when you see us on second and third down, even at the away stadium, some of the home fans might come to some of the away games and see how we act because we act out at the away games. They're looking around like, holy shit, these Falcon fans are loud as hell. Where the hell are these Falcon fans come from? You should have saw it in Seattle. When I came back and I lost my voice, I was like, it's me against, 60-some thousand of y'all? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, this is how we do it here at One Time for the Fan. We love talking to all the Falcon fans. We love giving y'all thoughts. We love hearing what y'all have to say about the games, about practice, about upcoming events, about any news. So this is us every Wednesday, every Sunday, 8 p.m. right here on YouTube, One Time for the Fan on Facebook. Don't forget Twitter too as well, and wherever you get your podcasts. Kelly, we're going to head to the chat before we wrap it up. Do some hot takes. Boo man, I don't know if I can see you right now. I get you. Sorry if Kelly's comments blocking you. Like the defense, we still need better passing from Mariota. Honestly, surprised at the team. C-Hope, which I was not expecting this early. And yes, BS called today. All over media, even those who could care less for the Falcons. That is true. This call has made its way around social media. It's being picked up from a lot of celebrities, a lot of people who's not even big Falcon fans. They just hate Tom fucking Brady. And they're just like, look, this shit has to stop. You're 45 years old. Let's go over that. This shit has to stop.
Well, one call with so much power over the game, man. It's sad.
I don't want to just blame the call because you're supposed to be better than that. And some of the fans in the comments mentioned it today. Let's not just blame the call. You're supposed to be way better on the field than what we saw the first 2.5 quarters. I would say about same thing like the Rams game. Third quarter, middle of the way, you're looking at the team like, okay. Something happened in that locker room. They stopped drinking that damn orange Gatorade. Stop drinking the orange Gatorade. Don't drink the orange Gatorade.
Damn.
Who the fuck drinks the orange Gatorade? The orange one. Anybody? Even the Powerade. Who drinks the orange one? That shit is nasty as fuck. Don't drink orange soda. Stop drinking that shit. You need to be drinking the blue or the red Powerade.
The blue.
Or the blue or the red Gatorade. But do not drink the fucking orange one.
No, red is. I don't like the red. It aftertaste.
Somebody went over there and said, "Tired of this fucking orange Powerade." Dump the fucking.
We'll drink all the damn Gatorade.
Fucking AJ Terrell back there. Oh shit! Fucking orange Gatorade all over fucking Tampa baseball. That's what when you see the splashes, you see it when you splash when the teams go splash at the coach. You see number orange Gatorade. Like y'all drink that shit for real.
It's throwing it back, boy.
But anyway, going over some more comments here at the game. I'll be at the Commanders game, Lisa Shepard. Oh, yeah, we'll be down there. We got that sweet life. Yeah, we down there. We got that field level suite down there in Commanders game. Talking a lot of shit to Carson Wentz. Brian DeBoer got them Giants playing good though. Tough football.
Yeah, they're playing better.
He does
play better.
A lot of things you didn't expect this season, Falcon fans. They said we'll get 2 to 4 wins. We already got 2 wins early in the season. I think we're going to break 4 wins. Hell, I think it's going to be a wild card team. Now I'm looking like we still have a shot to still fight for that first place. Look at the Giants. Look at the Vikings. Look at the Eagles. Who was expecting this? Who? I mean, come on, Falcon fans. This is it happens any Sunday. Anything can happen. We can go out there on Sunday against the 49ers and beat their ass fucking 43-3.
Yeah.
The way we've been playing, we can go out there and beat their ass on Sunday. So Falcon fans, just have some faith of what's going on. A lot of these teams, look at their fan bases. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Jets fan base. They're hyped. They're like, shit, we finna win the division. Knowing that they're not. But the Jets are hyped. You feel what I'm saying? The Bears fans were hyped today, like, oh shit, we finna go beat the Vikings. Then Kirk Cousins. It happens. The Dolphin fans were riding the wave. Now the Dolphin fans are on a losing streak. Things happen here in the NFL, Falcon fans. So just feel confident.
Who did the Dolphins have at quarterback today?
They had two. They had Bridgewater. He took 3 plays and got injured, had a concussion. Yeah. And with the new protocol, he's out. So they brought in somebody who couldn't get the job done. Fucking Jets mopped him up.
Seems like Tua changed a lot of rules around here lately.
Yeah, Lowski's up in the chat. Shout out to Lowski. It's not the first time here. We'll be flirting with 500 all season. If we're battling on that 500 borderline a lot this season, it's got to be a way to get over the hump. You have to get over the hump. That's one of your flaws right now from the past 4 or 5 years. It's getting over the hump. Yeah. You got to be able to go out there and have a complete dominating win soon.
Look at our division. The best team in our division we played today, they scored 21 in the first half. And that was it. The Carolina is Carolina. New Orleans is New Orleans. You know, so I mean it's wide open. We just got to play our best football.
Agree, disagree. Bring in the rookie quarterback. Bumpy Lawless is in the chat.
Not yet. I mean,
with the way
you don't want to stir his confidence. That's the thing. Now, let me finish real quick. You don't want to stir his confidence. I mean, like, it's a thing. Yeah, we like Chase said earlier in the show. We might have a hidden gem on the bench, but you know, I trust Coach. If Coach felt like he was ready, he said every position was open. I felt like he would have threw him out there. I don't think he's ready. Not yet. It's more pressure on Mariota, but I don't think he's ready yet.
Chase, bring in Mariota now.
I mean, like I said, I'll kind of tag with Bodie there.
Ritter. Ritter.
It's just like it's really just a coach's call, man. I'm rocking with either one, but I'm not saying just throw the man out there. But I feel like when you get to a point, Mariota did bring us back, but I feel like when you're at a point of 21-0. It's kind of like, hey, this hasn't been working. Let's try something new. But, I mean, then again, like Bodie's saying, he may not be ready. Coach said every position's ready or every position's open. So, I mean, Coach knows best.
Mariota's putting you in the position still to win the game. I'm on the side. Oh, Hayden Hurst scored. Hey, remember that guy Hayden Hurst?
Who?
No. One game.
Even though you're 2-3, Mariota's still not. All right, let's hold on. Let's give Mariota a grade for the first 3 weeks, right? Let's give him a grade. Anybody have him in their A class right now? Anybody? This is no hate. This is no hate toward Mariota, but we're just saying he's not quarterback. But anybody have him in the A ranking right now? If you're going to grade him, anybody have him in the A? Anybody have him in a B right now?
No.
Give some more time to the people in the chat, to the Falcon fans in the chat, and for those that for the comments that we missed, we're gonna go back and talk about it after the show. So if we missed anybody, we're just trying to go through everything. Don't forget, as the show continues to grow, a lot more fans start to chime in, and we want to get everybody's comments, and we love everybody who's participating in the chat because that's what this show is about. It's one time for the fan. You're a fan, I'm a fan, we're fans, so we're talking fan shit. What the fuck we do? Fans in the chat that's in here watching. Is Mariota in your A class right now? Is he in your A? Please chime in right now. Quickly. Is he in your A class? Is he in your B class? Is he in your C class? I see Mariota gets a C- in the chat. Is he
in
in your C class? Is he in your D class, or is he in your F class? Where are you grading Mariota right now when it comes to this? The Ritter situation. Are they going to go for quarterback in the draft next season? Is Mariota performance? Does he need more time? It's 5th game of the season. How you guys rate Mariota right now? For me, we'll go around the table. I got him at like a really low C-. Really low C-. I like the play. I'm loving how the team is looking, but Mariota, I'm giving him a really low C-. Bodie?
Yeah, that was my grade. I give him a damn C-. He got to get a C because we won some games. He helped us win some games, and him just making those mental mistakes. I mean, if he didn't make those fumbles and picks and stuff, then it'd be a B for me. But
right,
C-.
Chase, Boo Man, your grade for Mariota.
I'm with y'all, man. I gave him a C- just because of. I feel like it's all a mental thing with Mariota. He's got the talent, he's got the freaking arm strength, but he's just the accuracy, man. It's got to be better. If he had better accuracy, I could maybe give him a B, but C- for me.
Peyton notes in the chat. Boo Man, Mariota's grade from your.
I'm gonna give him a C+. I think a lot of it falls on play calling along with his play. You're not putting him in a lot of positions to do a lot of stuff. He's averaging around about 17 to 18 passings a game, so you're not turning him into a passer. He's more of a runner / passer. So you have a run game. You're not expecting Mariota to go out there and throw 250 every game. So your goal is to put him in positions where play action works, and then you can get him check downs and stuff like that. But I still believe without Mariota that we'll be in the top percentile of sacks if it weren't for Mariota being able to be agile and being smart enough to get rid of the ball when he has to.
Mm-hmm.
But I blame a lot on play calling more than I blame him.
C- is a lot of C's out here. A lot of C's, A lot of C's out here. Jeff Wolf with the C. Facebook user. Shout out to the Facebook user in the chat. You're doing a great job with your blank profile. Doing a really good job. But shout out to the Facebook user. Glad to see you here. A lot of C's in the chat. I gave him a C+ because he has bailed us out in some situations. He has also put us in some. That is true. That is true. He hasn't started in like 2 years with the cobwebs. Should be gone now. Time to get to it. Falcon fans, you hear what the chat is saying. You hear what people are saying. Disappointing loss today for the Falcons. And we're about to do these Falcon fan talks coming back up again because I got to hear what y'all have to say. Y'all are in the chat. You guys are letting us, chat with y'all for a whole hour on Sundays and Wednesdays. You guys keep bringing your comments, you bring your thoughts, your opinions, the facts, and I want to talk to y'all. So we're gonna get Eric Parker back on that show. We definitely get Big Country back on the show. Miles Garrett, you guys, Carlo Jimenez this week coming up. Ryan Foley will be coming up too as well. And we're moving, folks. We're already where? We're in October. You feel what I'm saying? We're 5 weeks into the season, Falcon fans, and we have a lot more games left to be played. So don't give up on the team. You know what I'm saying? Don't burn your jersey. Don't throw the jersey in the treasure chest. Relax. The team still has a lot of time to grow. And I think right now with the way the team is being coached, you're getting some chances to really win the game here, to really win a couple more games. I think you can beat the 49ers on Sunday the way you've been playing. If you were 1-4 or 0-5, and you're getting your ass whooped every week, it's like, fuck it. Bodie, you ready for the draft? What college players are we looking at? But this is not it. This is not it. This is, you still have a chance to go out there and win the division or get wild card. It's right there on the table for you. Don't worry about, the Saints won today and the Panthers lost and we lost. Guess it's only one game. It's all right. We win next Sunday and the Bucks lose and the Saints lose. Now look at us. You feel what I'm saying? Even the week after against Cincinnati, anything can happen. The Panthers game, the Chargers game, the Panthers game after that, the fucking Commanders game, the Steelers game, the Bears game. I think this Falcons team is playing well enough to earn themselves a wild card spot. But today, being down 21-0, the Rams game, being down 28-3, giving up a 16-point lead against the Saints. You got to find 4 quarters to have a fucking complete game to get some more wins out here, and it has to be more often. Can't do this back and forth shit. The 2-game winning streak, I was on the high. I was feeling good. Falcon flags flying, talking shit to people at the light. The fuck you looking at? I'm a Falcons fan. I'm on 2-game win streak. I'm fighting for the division.
Yeah.
You know,
No doubt.
it's still going to be the same thing because a loss is a loss. But tomorrow we're going to wake up and we're going to find ways to improve. Coach Smith is going to find ways to improve. Dean P is going to find ways to improve his defense. Rags to riches. He's going to find ways to improve the offense. Maybe we might get Pitts back on Sunday. Patterson's probably going to be back until probably the Thursday night game against Carolina. But at least to see the team fight today and know that if you had Pitts and Patterson, you would have won that game. You definitely would have won that game because the reps that they would have split, what they would have done on the field, their product, what they do, you would have won that game. So I love to see the team fight. I think the offensive line, even giving up 5 sacks, lost by 6 points.
Yeah.
Lost by 6 points. There's so many room for fucking Brady to throw 2 or 3 more touchdowns on this defense today, but he lost by 6 points. You heard Thomas say, I talked to Bucs fans and I talked to Falcon fans in the stadium down there. Bucs fans didn't say shit. Can't say nothing when you're coming back and getting ready to win the game. When your team has the momentum in the second half. When the game has now shifted. It's changed. It's now the Falcons side to go out here and win. Bucs felt that in the second half. That's why Brady was over there doing that damn.
No, he's doing this at the ref. I told you. Didn't the check clear? Call to make the call.
His ship has not sailed, and they definitely had it on the winning streak when he was there. Just my opinion, but win or lose, I'm down with the Falcons. You already know what it is. Shout out to the chat. A lot of new fans in the chat tonight. Shout out to everybody who's in here. Appreciate y'all.
So much fucking disappointment, though.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah. I give him a C. He seems to rush his throw sometimes, and he's still a little antsy in the pocket. He needs to settle down.
If he ain't settled down in 8 years, I don't think it's coming.
Yeah. Which is why, some of the fans, they want to see Ritter. They're like, hell, if they're going to get that type of performance, at least bring the rookie in and let him get the shot.
I mean, look, if you watched that guy up in Indianapolis, you're a little more settled than normal.
Hey, there's a lot of things going on in the NFL right now. Falcons are 2-3. It's a disappointing loss. How do I feel? I feel like a fan. You keep moving forward. We have things that we have to go do tomorrow and take care of things tonight. The family, things you have to do, you drive and shit. You can't sit back and dwell on the loss. Oh, man, the Falcons going to be bad. Oh, man, you can't be that person. Just know that with a loss, you find ways to improve. You find ways to get better. And you have a game to go play on Sunday. Lost to the Bucs today. Tomorrow morning, you're watching film on the 49ers. And that's what all Falcon fans should be doing. Watching film on the 49ers. You're going to go back and look at the Bucs loss later on down the line during the bye week. But this week, it's about the 49ers. Chase, Bodie, Boom Man, before we get up out of here, just y'all thoughts on the Bucs and Falcons game. Wednesday, we'll talk about what the Falcons need to do to win. We got Bodie's breakdown. We'll have Carlo Jimenez. Boom Man, what's up?
Hey, Flip, one quick thing. Dion Jones has been traded to the Browns for a late round draft compositional pick.
What? Do what?
Hey,
you fucking around.
I knew it. Where's Jeff Wolf? It's true. It's true.
Yeah, you lying.
It's not. It's not. It's true.
Just drop the bomb.
Where is that?
Not a boo bomb.
Where is it at?
This is a fact. This is Atlanta Falcons.
This is 100% fact. This is true.
Are we breaking? Are we doing breaking news right now?
It's breaking news.
Just broke it. Just broke it. You got glass in there? Just broke it.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Where the fuck is it?
I don't like that move, man. I don't like it at all.
Dion Jones, Ian Rappaport. That's a fucking
shit.
That's crazy.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. Well, Nate Landman and Troy Anderson.
Better fucking step it up, Bubba.
Let's go. Let's go. It's go time. It is what it is. Breaking news here on One Time for the Fan. Yeah, Jeff Wolf. Yeah, Jeff Wolf. The Browns are adding some key help in the middle of their defense, trading for Falcons Pro Bowl linebacker Dion Jones in exchange for a late round draft compensation. 10 minutes ago, shout out to Boo Man for letting us know right here on One Time for the Fan. Bodie is confirmed. The professor has confirmed. Chase has confirmed. Jeff Wolf has clearly confirmed because he's probably running laps around the house right now. It is what it is, Falcon fans. I just posted today on the One Time for the Fan page about Dion, asking about the linebacker group, and the Falcons going trade my boy Dion. For those that didn't know,
late compensation pick.
The writing was on the wall. I knew it.
Here's the thing, right?
And I know you would probably expected like a third or something. Nah, not after last year. It was gonna be some late 6th, 7th. Probably.
Got to go ahead and delete this goddamn post now.
That's terrible.
So here's the deal, Falcon fans, before I wrap it up, because we're already over it, the 15-minute marker here. Dion Jones he's a good friend of mine. Known Dion Jones for some years, and I wanted to see Dion Jones as a Falcon fan for a long time. I think he did a decent job. I'm not saying he's I'm not saying he's the GOAT, but he did a decent job here in his first few years with the Falcons. Falcon fans were excited. I saw the Jones jerseys being bought off the racks when he was drafted. The interception by Drew Brees in the end zone to beat the Saints the year. The pick six to run it back to 80-some yards. Even a couple plays that you've seen Dion do during his stint here with the Falcons is pretty nice. But Dion was a good friend of mine, and he's on to the Browns. It is what it is. You keep moving. Josh Harris was another good friend of mine who's on to the Chargers now. So it is what it is. But Falcon fans, you just heard it right here. Breaking news: Dion Jones has been traded to the Cleveland Browns for a late round pick. Before we get up out of here, Bodie, I know we want to go ahead and wrap it up. What is y'all thoughts on the Dion Jones trade? This is still part of your rebuild. Another draft pick. We don't know what did they say the round? Is it a fifth round?
It just said late compensatory.
Okay. Didn't say the year or anything?
No.
Okay. So we'll get to it. Falcon fans in the chat chime in. We're gonna wrap it up here. Then we're gonna get to the chat, talking to you guys after the show. In our post-game session. As we're gonna call it, the post-game session in the chat. We're gonna take the podcast to the chat. So we're gonna come in here and chop it up with y'all. Eric Parker, he don't fit P's scheme. Don't like it from Jabri Harper. Damn, Dion, shaking my head from Dre. And it's a shaking my head move for me because I called it out in the chat with the Falcon fans I was in today that with Michael Walker getting injured, that you'd have to have the next man up, which would be that of Dion Jones. And then today they made a decision. But once again, I rock with that. And as good as a friend Dion Jones was, guess what? I'm still with the team. I'm here. It is what it is. We move forward. Nate Landman, Troy Anderson. Hey, guess what? More reps for Troy. I got that Troy Anderson jersey on the way. It is what it is. Montana State sold me. I'm going to Montana State soon. So, shout out to Troy Anderson. Shout out to everybody on the Falcons.
Take your PlayStation.
Please. Ain't gonna be shit to do.
Blue man, Bodie, thoughts about Dion Jones? And then we're out of here.
I mean, I always liked Dion Jones, man. He was probably the first linebacker on Madden to be over at 90 speed. So he was the best linebacker on Madden like a couple years ago. So I like Dion Jones. He's one of the best cover linebackers there is in the game. A lot of people molded. He's transcended. A lot of people molded their linebacking core after him by wanting speed and somebody who can cover. So they stopped getting the bulky guys. That's because of Dion Jones and Devondre Campbell's and
Devin White's and those guys.
And Devin White's like that. So Dion Jones was the first to make the mold of get a small guy who can run, lateral. So, he'll be missed. But I mean, we kind of felt it because we're going on game 6 and we haven't seen him. So
trade deadline was coming up. We knew either he was going to be activated tomorrow for that rehab, like Isaiah Oliver, or he was out the door. So we knew something was going to happen within the next 14 days. Bodie, Dion Jones.
Yeah, I said a couple weeks ago, a couple shows ago, actually. I was like, yeah, looking like Dion is out the door. I don't know if y'all remember. But, I mean, yeah, dude was electric. I mean, he made plays we'll never forget. That interception versus them stupid ass Saints.
Hell
That was great, man. He got some moments here. I just want him to thrive. Like I said weeks ago too. I want him to thrive wherever he goes. I'm always a fan of him until he faces us. So shout out to Dion. It just didn't work out here. That's what we say.
Falcon fans, about to go ahead and wrap it up now. But Grady Jarrett and Jake Matthews, they're the last two from that roster.
Yep.
The last
Literally.
two. And they will probably be Falcons for life, which is good to say.
Yeah.
You drafted Jake, you drafted Grady. I need to see those two names become Falcons for life. Don't trade Grady in year 11. Don't trade Jake next year. I need to see these guys be Falcons for life because, we're trying to build that core, that dynasty. So this is what it is now. What do we get for Dion?
Chase.
We got a late round.
They took on his contract too.
Oh, they took his contract too.
Yeah.
I believe
that was what it's for.
They're gonna pay his salary. I think it's
look
only
at
like
Terry.
Yeah.
I think it's only like $1 million, but they're gonna pay it.
He got 2 years left, right? This year and next year?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So they took on that salary and then a late round. So they kind of did us a favor, so to speak.
After we did the restructure too, right? Earlier this year. Did it a couple weeks ago, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Didn't we restructure something with Dion earlier
some
this
of his
season?
Salary to bonus. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay. Well,
see, NFL just dropped it now.
Well, Falcon fans, there it is. I'm glad we got a chance to do breaking news right here on One Time for the Fan. But yeah, we'll be back Wednesday with another show. Chase, great job, bro. Boo man. Ron said you can head back. Still got 2 more stops. Bodie man, always good to have you here on One Time for the Fan, man. We love talking Falcons football with the fans. But once again, once we finish with the show, we're gonna do our post game, little move. We're gonna head to the chat, chop it up with y'all for any comments that we missed. We love talking with all the Falcons fans because this is what it's about. It's about talking Falcons football. Before we get up out of here, Boo man, Bodie, Chase, any shout outs?
Shout out to all y'all tonight, man. It's a good show tonight. Shout out to the Rise Up tour, man. Appreciate that. That good information giving us, and that was raw footage right there. So shout out to them. Shout out to all the Falcons fans who went to go support the Tampa Bay, support us in Tampa Bay. So we appreciate them. You were supposed to be one of those guys, Jack, but I understand to make bus and get out there on time. Yeah, man. Shout out to Bo. Shout out to Chase. Shout out to you, Jack, man. Shout out to the Falcons fans who've been supporting us because got a long way to go.
Got a long way to go. Chase.
Shout out to all the fans in the comments, man. Shout out to y'all boys. Shout out to Atlanta Falcons for giving us something to fight for in the fourth quarter, man. Shout out to the coaches. Shout out to the chat one more time, man. Y'all keep us going. Y'all keep this thing rolling. Shout out to Thomas Scott. Shout out to Scott for the little interview on the way home. Shout out to the Falcons, man. Let's just keep it rolling. Let's get better each day.
Mm-hmm. Bodie 3000.
Shout out to Ace Hardware because I'm on the way there to go buy a pitchfork to stab that damn referee.
Jeez.
Hey, pick up the nails because you forgot to put my door on too.
Shit. Damn. You know what? God. It's cool, man. I know spray painting houses is hard for you. You gotta wear the goggles, man. You're gonna get in your eyes. I told you.
Gosh.
I told you that.
That's a direct.
Shout out to y'all, man, for listening to us. Man, we at the end of the day, we're gonna smile and we're gonna move on to the next week, man. That shit sucked. I don't know what was worse, the first week or this shit right here. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out for y'all being positive, staying up. We try to keep y'all up, man. That's all, man. We all here like Jack said, and he said a long time ago. We all gonna be at the parade together. So man, shout out to our platform, man. We here to uplift. Shout out to Boo Man, Chase, Jack, both of y'all, the 3 students. Now just playing. Hey, yeah. Shout out to everybody, man. One love. Yeah, I got it.
Falcon fans, appreciate y'all for joining us tonight. We'll be back on Wednesday. We'll be talking about what the Falcons need to do to beat the 49ers. We'll break down a lot with what is going on this week with the Falcons with their practice. If any players are coming back from the IR, how's it looking? But yeah, Falcons have to move on to the next week, and they're going to get back to Flowery Branch tomorrow. They're going to say, what do we have to do to go beat the 49ers? We'll talk about that on Wednesday. The Falcons will talk about that tomorrow. So, hell, they're talking about it right now on the plane or the bus, wherever they're at. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you that the Falcons are ready to go on Sunday against the 49ers. And you as a fan who believes in this team needs to be ready to go on Sunday.
Yeah.
Either at the Benz, at your house, wherever you're going to be watching the game. Put the hat on, put the colors on, get your flag, and be ready Sunday at 1 for us to go beat the 49ers. Otherwise than that, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Shout out to everybody. Boo Man, Bodie, Chase, everybody in the chat, all the subscribers, all the fans. One time for Terry Fontenot, one time for the Arthur Blank, one time for everybody over there with the Atlanta Falcons. Put up a fight today, but disappointing loss. Got to go back out there and get a win next week. But we'll talk about it. Shout out to everybody. We up out of here, y'all. 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 Jack Spade, Bodie, Boo Man. Boo Man. What's that? What's that? Oh, okay. Nah, I know I know that was the work jacket or that was what that was. Is that the new work jacket? Is that the winter line? Huh?
Yeah, you can get from under the stairs now.
God, anybody up there? All right, y'all. One time for the family. Everybody go trash talk in the chat, man. Anybody wants to play me on Madden PS5? Let me know. Get smacked up. It's real like that. That's what we do.
Yeah,
Anybody else?
He'll be at Walmart at 10:30. He got set
up. He playing on the demo screen. Best Buy.
One time for the fan. Look at that. See how we laughing, enjoying the rest of our day because the Falcons loss doesn't get us down. We still have to go about our day. And that's how we want all Falcon fans to feel. We are here to uplift the fan base. But at the end of the day, we got families and jobs and work and bill. We got stuff to take care of. Falcons will go ahead and find a way to get better. And as a podcast, we'll go ahead and find a way to get better. But we'll see y'all on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. One time for the fan. What else can I say? Peace.
T-Town down.
Hey, at least my Bulldogs #1 again.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Braves. Shout out Bulldogs.
Shout out, yeah.
Hawks just won 2 times in Dubai. And that's what we do. We do it for the A. Yeah. We up out of here.
Out of here.